It is one of the most amazing journeys in the animal kingdom. The migration of the monarch butterfly. A single monarch weighs about as much as a paperclip and has a wingspan of just 4 inches. Remarkably, it takes monarch butterflies as many as 5 separate generations to complete their annual migration. The first generation flies north from Mexico in the spring. The next 2, 3, or even 4 generations spread out across North America over the summer months. And then, heading into the fall months, the final generation of this annual migration returns to Mexico. This final generation of monarchs can live almost 9 months and can complete a return trip of up to 2,000 miles, flying upwards of 50 miles a day, traveling from as far away as Canada. Incredibly, monarchs find their way back to the very same mountain forest in central Mexico that their great-grandparents left from in the spring, even though they've never been there or seen it before. And there, they gather in the millions. How these butterflies find their way back to Mexico remains a mystery to scientists, even today. But monarch butterflies need help. Over the past 2 decades, the population overwintering in Mexico has declined. Changes in land use can affect the habitat and resources needed to support healthy populations of monarch butterflies. While adult monarchs feed on nectar produced by many different plants, they will only lay their eggs on species of milkweed. In fact, milkweed is the only thing that monarch caterpillars will eat, and milkweed has been disappearing across North America.
Growing up in the Midwest, you just always assumed that there was going to be this abundance of butterflies and abundance of habitat. And to suddenly learn that there was a 95% decline in the population in just a few years was sort of startling.
But hope is not lost. In 2015, the National Fish and Wildlife Foundation, known as NFWF, announced the creation of the Monarch Butterfly Conservation Fund, an innovative public-private partnership that is supporting and greatly expanding on-the-ground conservation for monarchs. The fund brings together public agencies such as the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service and private companies such as Monsanto in order to increase the resources available to help monarchs.
NFWF combines experience, capability, relationships, and leadership to bring the private sector and the public sector together. And the Monarch Butterfly Conservation Fund is an excellent example of that, to really do what NFWF does, which is all about landscapes, habitats, and outcomes for monarch butterfly.
Just 7 months after the launch of this new program, the first grants were awarded, putting real dollars on the ground to help restore habitat.
It's a great example to show where public-private partnerships can demonstrate that agriculture and conservation can coexist to solve things like global food production challenges and at the same time preserve the environment and preserve biodiversity.
I'm feeling very positive about the future of the monarch butterfly and its recovery. We want to be part of something that makes a difference, something that's important to future generations of America. And what could be a better way to do that than through the monarch butterfly?